YouTube. Jerry Kirkpatrick here, and for the better part of this winter, I've been working on this box to cover the motor and hydraulics on my hoist, which stays outside. I've had a plastic bag on it for years, and because of the sun, and it just gets blown around and such. So I decided to make a box that I can just slide over it, and I don't have to worry about anything anymore. It'll be covered all winter, well, all summer too, but mainly during the snow and the rain and such. When I was making this, doing the sides was fine. I could get in using a T-dolly of different sizes with a slapper or hammer, whichever it takes, to get on the inside of all of these corners. So I've done all four of them, massaging them so I get a nice butt to weld on all four sides. Now I'm putting the lid on. And since this is 17 inches deep, I guess you would say, that brings me well up past the crux of my arm. When I've got this shoved in there, I can't see the top of the box to do the manipulating, to use the hammer or the slapper to bring these corners into where it's a nice joint to do the welding. So what I want to do is, I have a piece of 1.125" round bar stock, and what I want to do is turn on one end of this. I want to turn the radius, that would be half of this, which would be 5/6/250. Okay, on this whole end. On the other end, I want to turn a 1/2 inch radius. So this T-dolly, I can work up into a corner or round an edge on this end. So what I want to show here in this demo is my radius turning tool that I made several years ago. And I haven't showed this for quite a number of years. And if you like what you see when I start turning on the lathe, I will have a description or a link to my website where you can purchase a set of plans and a DVD, quite detailed, on this radius turning tool, how to make it, and how to set it up. Once we get over on the lathe, I think you'll be quite happy with what you see. I think I'm the only one that makes a radius turning tool that you can set the distance of your radius exactly, because I have this fence. Once we get over on the lathe, you'll see exactly how this works. Hope you buy a set of plans. Let's get over on the lathe. If you would like more information on my radius turning tool, at the end of the video, I'll have a couple of links for turning both a concave and a convexed end on any piece. And there will also be a link to my website so you could purchase the plans for making the radius turning tool. And now that I have this stand complete and it's up at a workable height, just perfect, let me show you how it works. I can see right where the dolly is in the proper place. I can use a slapper. Or a hammer. And I can see exactly where the hit is, where the piece is coming in, and just with a few taps, it brought this seam right in. So now I can get to welding. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked watching making a T-dolly and a complete T-dolly stand that is floor mounted. Pretty good. I think I'm gonna use the heck out of this for other projects that I've got coming up. If you want to see more about the radius turning tools, you can watch these two videos. You can look below in the description, and there'll be a link to my website, and you can purchase the plans and the DVD for making your own radius turning tool. Thanks for watching.